Hey, it's Bailey. We're backstage at Not So Silent Night 2018, thanks to Budweiser. I'm joined with the lovely Max Frost. How are you?
Good. I'm feeling festive.
Are you? Your set was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. I'm really glad to be here.
I'm glad you are here. I have to ask you, looking back and reflecting on your year, because it is towards the end of the year.
It is.
What are some highlights of 2018 when you look back?
It's been a crazy year. You know, this was the kind of everything that matters to my career really happened this year. I got my record out this year. I was about to go on my tour, and then 21 Pilots asked me to go on their tour.
Now, was that a hard decision to make?
No.
All right, that's what I thought.
You know, love anyone out there who was going to come see me. And I'm back. My tour today has been rescheduled and is back. The Gold Rush Tour is back on track.
Awesome.
So, no, it's been a crazy year. I mean, especially, it's hard for me to even think further into like the beginning of the year because it's just especially this tour that I literally was here like
you were here just a couple weeks ago. And I have to say I saw your set then too, and it was awesome. I mean, that whole show was awesome.
Thank you.
And I like you were talking about your tour was scheduled to go, and then you decided no, let's go out with 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the two, and were there things that you took from that experience that you're bringing to your show now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I gained an education from watching their show and watching. I mean, I remember writing kind of a note to Tyler about at the end of it, just kind of being like, "Hey, man, thanks for like, just what he was doing showed me in a big way like how to really be an artist." You know, and same with Josh, you know, and how to handle themselves because those guys, they've accomplished so much more than most people really ever even hoped that they might, and they still remain very, very humble, down to earth guys. But their vision for what they want to do is so incredible, and the music's incredible. And there was just a lot of little takeaways from how they ran their show and kind of how they did the whole thing. I mean, because right now I'm doing a one-man show. Really what they're doing is a two-man show, which is just cool to be like, okay, so it is possible to take that few people and bring it to that high of a stage and still connect, you know?
Yeah, well, what you're doing is awesome, and I'm looking forward to seeing you now out on your own tour to see, you know, the difference between the two. And you were recently, a few months ago, stopped by and did a garage session with us as well. You've been very busy this year.
It's been a good year, yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't get to Denver enough. I'm coming back.
Do you know when?
Marquise Theater.
Oh, wow.
In like mid-April.
Okay.
And it's funny. I was like walking by. I was like the day before we were playing the Pepsi Center. Is that what's?
Yes.
I was like walking around somewhere and
you saw the Marquis Theater.
I saw the Marquis Theater, and I was like, yeah, that's going to be different.
Yeah, it'll be a lot different. But they have awesome pizza. Rock. They have awesome pizza.
It's got great pizza, and I'm ready for the intimate shows again. You know, arenas are fine.
Yeah, but there's definitely a different connection with your audience.
Yeah.
In the smaller venues.
You just get a little bit more face to face, and it feels more like gunpowder packed into just a tight, just all kind of has more snap to it when everyone's right there, instead of it being like literally like you hit the snare and then like 2 seconds later they hear it at the back. Like,
right.
Hello. It's like a cave,
Well, with that being said, it's Max Frost. We're backstage, Not So Silent Night 2018, thanks to Budweiser. What are your plans for the holidays? How do you spend them?
I'm going to buy as much NyQuil as I'm legally allowed to buy. And I'm going to ingest it nightly until the new year. And then I will awaken a new man, like a bear that's been in hibernation.
I like
ready
it.
to tour the United States and world.
I like it. Well, we look forward to seeing you again in April.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. Bye.